All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Uh, Here we are. We're out here at West Lake, out here by Osceola. We got the Lakeside Casino over here. Beautiful morning. Zero wind. Nice and calm. Gonna start off with some top water. So today is Sunday. This was a 2-day tournament, Saturday, Sunday. I was unable to fish Saturday, so I'm kind of just going big for today. Yesterday somebody brought in an 18-pound bag, so I'm kind of sitting in the back. Which, yeah, I mean, today I'm just going for fun. I'm throwing some big baits, just going. I might kind of decide I might start off with some big baits, and then if I don't see anything right away, I might just try to get 5 and then just try to upgrade from there. Normally, most other tournaments, 90% of the time, I just try to catch 5 since there's no weight or length limits here. So yeah, I think I'm going to start off with a larger top water, see what I can't get to bite to start off with the morning. Yeah, if nothing really comes up to start, I might just go back to my bread and butter and see what comes to. So keep an eye out. There's one. Oh, yeah, he was little. That's okay. Oh. Well, there's a start. Not bad. Oops. Ah. Well, that was a debacle. Using this spook, and he had this treble hook all the way in his mouth, but he already had a hole in his mouth or something, and the whole treble hook made its way through that hole. But we're good now. That fish, the first one that I had on was really little, but they didn't even like come up and get it. It's like they came up from underneath and just like grabbed the middle, which thankfully there's a treble hook there, but I know it's a big spook style bait. But normally when I throw these bigger styles, they come up and get it. Oh my God. Holy cow, that was a huge blow up. I don't know if that was that might have been a carp. That was enormous. Holy smoke. Yeah, that had to have been a carp. That was huge. Same size as the last one. There we go. There's 1 pound. Got 2 fish, 2 pounds. There we go. that one go. I'd be a little embarrassed to even bring that one in. Oh my God. Oh, I'm onto something big here. Oh, I don't think it's a bass though. If it is a bass, it's a good one. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not the head shakes like it. It might be a striper or a hybrid. Or maybe it's a catfish. Holy cow. Yeah. Maybe I'm just lucky and I got myself a 10 pounder. The fact that he hasn't tried the surface yet makes me think that it's definitely not a bass. Holy cow. Oh my God, huge striker. Oh my God. Oh God, he barely fits, doesn't even fit my net. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Holy cow. Check this monster out. Holy smokes. Well, I'm gonna get the hooks out of it first. Look at that fucking thing. Jesus Christ. This is the biggest fish I've ever caught in my life. Oh my God. Now, if only I was fishing for these today. Goodness. Get this guy on the scale. Ugh. 11. $11.7. 11.7. Holy smokes. Oh, what a beast. Jesus. Well, I got a little measuring thing back here. 28.
28 inches. Oh. Well, if I don't catch all the bass today, I got this story. That was awesome. A little crappie. About 20 of those have a meal. Well, there's 4, I guess. Silver lining. Drag set too slow, too low. There we go. There. There's number 5. But we need 5 of these guys is what I need. And that's still not going to be enough probably if I did 3 of those. But hey, there we go. We'll take that one. Pull them right out of the, made a bad cast right into the weeds, but I don't think you can consider that a bad cast if you're gonna pull one out of there. There's our first coal. Okay, so it has come to my attention that, well, I have now realized that the SD card that I'm using does not have enough space on it for me to get a full day's worth of fishing. I kind of sat, I haven't caught a fish for well over 2 hours probably. So I was just kind of checking and looking into this GoPro and seeing what it was looking like, and I had noticed that it hadn't been recording for quite a while, and so then I noticed that I'm really only getting about 4.5 hours worth of footage with this SD card that I have. So I apologize that you may have only got to see a couple of the fish catches and probably missed the last couple that I had a couple of hours ago. But it has been a grind today, very much so. But the few people that I've come across, it gets kind of the same way. I think I've caught 7 fish total, or 7 bass. I caught a little crappie, and then I caught that big old wiper. But all the bites that I've had for the bass have not been much to call home for. So I've got about 40 minutes left. I'm gonna go back to kind of where I started and try something a little bit different. See, and because it's right next to the boat ramp. That way I know that I'm gonna be back for weigh-in time. So I'll see what I can do. If I can catch this last little bit, I'll do what I can. So appreciate it. Thank you.
$5.80.
580. Well, there, you heard it. 5 pound, 5.8 for 5 fish. A little over a 1 pound average. So this is one of those days that truly humbles you as a fisherman. And me knowing that it was really, I really only had a chance if I had a mega bag. Knowing that I was only fishing one day of a 2-day tournament, I knew that I had to have something big, but as we were all kind of talking, this was a very humbling day for some of us, and some people had a days like I had on the first tournament. There's easily multiple 5-pounders headed to the weigh-in right now, so I will update on the results when it's all done. All right, guys. I am now home, as you can see. I had to let the GoPro cool down. It was getting too hot. It was overheating down there after the weigh-in. But yeah, just as a quick recap, we had our Saturday, Sunday tournament down there. Saturday was at 12 Mile, Sunday at Westlake. I only fished Sunday. I had my son's soccer game on Saturday, so I just fished the Sunday portion of the tournament. So going in, I knew that it wasn't going to, or I knew that I wasn't intending on winning or really getting into any of the places. But I took the chance of continuing to just go in and do the tournament, because you can throw away your lowest placing, or if you just can't make a tournament, you can do a throwaway, kind of like those bad test scores in college, which never seemed to happen for me, but my friends always had that happen. But you can throw out your lowest score. So I figured, worst case scenario, if I'm able to make all the other ones, all the other tournaments, this can just be my throwaway. But all in all, it was a good day. Yeah, I caught some fish. I caught that one really big fish, so that was, worth the price of admission there. So I think the next one that I've got a Wednesday tournament coming up in the middle of June, or here in a couple more weeks. June, the Wednesday night tournament. But yeah, then after that, I don't think I'll have one of these weekend tournaments until July, I believe. So thank you guys for watching. I think I've got my SD card thing figured out, so hopefully I just need to upgrade to a bigger SD card, so I don't have so many cut-ins and cutouts throughout the day. So like I said, I'm no film guru by any means. This is very much just juvenile. Just trying to have some fun, let my kids watch these videos, and hopefully you guys enjoy them too. So I will catch you guys later, and keep a lookout for all the rest of my videos. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate you. See ya.